Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Horror to Culture vidcast, brought to you by www.horrortoculture.com and Primordial Productions. My name is Mad. First up today, a documentary film which I've been looking forward to watching for quite some time now, Dressing Up Halloween. The story of Ben Cooper Incorporated. Now, this is by the makers of The Toys That Made Us, the popular series on Netflix, and it goes behind the scenes, a little bit of a deep dive into the history of the Ben Cooper Company, going back to the 60s and 70s and 80s, takes a nostalgia look back at what is now vintage and retro Halloween masks. Unfortunately, the documentary doesn't really cover the horror aspect as much as I would have liked it to. That's really the whole reason I watched it, but it's still a very insightful a retrospective of how Ben Cooper came to be the godfather of Halloween costumes. So if you want to check it out, it's right now available for rent on Amazon Prime. And unfortunately, this is my only vintage Ben Cooper mask, but hopefully in the future I'll acquire much more. They're going for quite the penny these days, as well. The documentary definitely shows about the collector's market on these vintage masks and costumes. Up next today, and I hardly even know how to review this film, is Pater Noster and the Mission of Light, which translates as Our Father and the Mission of Light. It is a psychedelic horror comedy grindhouse, folk horror, cursed object movie about a young record store clerk named Max and her friends who are seeking a cursed record, and unfortunately they find it, and it leads them to a thought to be defunct 1970s hippie commune, which gives them a lot more than they expected. It's a bloodbath of grindhouse proportions. You can find it right now on Night Flight Plus. I think that might be the only place it's playing right now. So you heard it here first, folks, at horrortoculture.com. I would definitely recommend Pater Noster and the Mission of Light for just a freak out, trippy, psychedelic horror gore fest. That's great for a midnight watch. It would also go very well with a pairing of Mandy, if that tells you anything. There's also another film that would go very well with a triple feature called The Black Circle, also about a cursed record. So check out Pater Noster and the Mission of Light. Once again, my name is Mad. You have been watching the Horror to Culture vidcast. Until next time, which will be our very special Halloween episode, stay spooky, keep it creepy, and be sure to tune in once more.